Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. If you're on, give me a like or love. Let me know you're on. Let me see if anybody's on with me. Let me scroll down here. There's one person on. It is Wednesday, guys, so it's my normal time. We're back to the normal schedule, so I will be on Wednesday and Friday this week. So if you're on, give me a like or love. I'll hang out here. 2 of you popped on. Hopefully you're finding me. So I'm gonna take a drink of water here. Good morning, Yvonne. I have my glass mat out. I have to find my cleaning stuff for this. It's here. I just have to figure out, good morning, Gail, where I put it. It came right before Christmas, and so when I was cleaning my studio really good, because we do use, when I have gatherings, family gatherings, we use my studio. I cleaned off, crazy storm yesterday. Yeah, it was crazy. I clean off all my counters, and then that's where we put the food. So I cleaned everything up, and now I can't find where I put the cleaner. So this is the glass mat. This is available. You get this free. It's one of the options you can choose if you decide to join my amazing team of demonstrators during celebration. So I have a pretty cool group. We have a special thing on Saturday for demonstrators only. It's a kickoff. A packet with 12 make and takes. I have 3 very talented demonstrators that are going to be demonstrating. It's just a morning event. It's done right here on Facebook. I create a special group for that event. And all the demonstrators that register get the link and join the group, and then we go live on Saturday morning for about 2.5 hours. And I have other demonstrators demonstrating for me, and then there's a packet of 12 make and takes. There's door prizes, all kinds of fun stuff. That is Saturday, January. Here, I'm already in July because my heart wants to be in July. January the 13th at 10 a.m. I do have about 4 or 5 extra packets. So if you're a demonstrator and you're active, it doesn't matter if you're not on my team, you can join me. So if you're interested in that just message me. Class this month, in studio class will be the 22nd. And so that'll be at 10 and 6. I'm working on finishing up the samples for those classes. So I will show you those probably on Friday. I won't be demoing those for you. I will show them to you on Friday. Let's see, class is a week early because the 29th I will be coming home from my 60th birthday trip with my girls. And today I'm going to show you my January's monthly escape. So my monthly escape is my online class. I offer that every month. Normally I launch that around the 5th of the month, but because we were still doing the B class, I held off till today. I actually launched it yesterday. I sent the link and registration and details out yesterday, but I'm going to show you those projects today. So how does the monthly creative escape work? It's a class that comes right to your house. You can either pick it up if you're local, or I mail it to you. There are 2 ways you can sign up for the class. You can just sign up. You can just come, any month you want to, you can just pick and choose and sign up. And we did have to increase the price of that a little bit just because the last couple years our card stock has went up, postage keeps going up, and we kind of held out as long as we could. So we increased it by a couple dollars. So it's $36 and you get the projects. It's 8 projects, 4 designs, 2 of each. You usually get half a pack of designer paper. You get some gems, some ribbons, all kinds of fun goodies with it. So you can just get it whenever you want to, randomly, or you can sign up to be a subscriber. And that you sign up, and PayPal will automatically bill you, or invoice or take out, you know, it's a subscription. So it'll automatically come out of your account every month. You can cancel whenever you want. You can pause it. So if you're going on vacation and you don't want that month's kit, you can pause it. There's all kinds of options. The neat thing about being a subscriber is you still get it at the old price. That's one of the perks for being a subscriber. Another perk is sometimes I throw in extra goodies for my subscribers. Like this month, we have an extra card just for my subscribers. And then, yeah. So, and then once you're a subscriber for 6 months in a row, you get a little goodie packet from me. And you get your choice of picking out $25 worth of product just for being an amazing customer. Okay, so that's how the monthly Creative Escape works. So let me show you January's. Last month we did the snowflakes, and I just got those out in the mail because I was waiting on those darn gems to get here, and they're here. So you guys already got those, and your PDF went out. Now we do have monthly subscribers. I do offer this class as like a random. You can pick and choose whichever class you want. And then also I sell the PDF only version too. So keep that in mind. So this month we decided, Jody and I do these together. There's a few things that Jody and I do together. Jody Breckville. I work together with her on a lot of things. One of them is this. We designed this together. And then also we do our weeks, our Valentine weeks, our gratitude weeks, and all that together. And then we do our event, our retreats together. Okay, so this month we decided to do the Garden Meadow. This one is an online exclusive. This one's been out for a little bit, but we really hadn't played with it. And so yeah, it's a really cool set. It is a bundle. So you get the stamp set and you will get the dies. Or you can choose just to get the dies, whichever. The really neat thing about this dies is this arch. And there is DSP to match this. So you'll get a pack. And I've already showed you some projects using this designer paper back in the fall. So you'll get a half a pack of the designer paper. I'm going to show you some of these. I actually have used a lot of them. So it's floral, excuse me, a meadow scene on one side, and then it's like the brushstroke pattern on the other. So there's a lot of different designs. I've used a lot of it. This is all I have left. I'm going to have to order more. It is one of my favorite packs of paper. I am a flower girl. I love flowers. Before I was a demonstrator, I actually did flower arranging as a craft. I mean, my job before I was a demonstrator was a proofreader. I proofread for a company here in town, and then they let me do it at home when I started having children. So, yeah. And then you're going to get, hopefully, fingers crossed, these are unorderable right now. They should be back shortly. We're hoping they're back before I have to mail this. If not, I will mail it to you. It's like a couple days later. And this is the birds and the dragonfly embellishments. So you get a half a pack of the DSP, the bird and the dragonfly embellishments, 8 cards, 4 designs, 2 of each, and envelopes. So let's get started. I'll show you. Oh, I wanted to tell you the winner of these celebration sets. I offered these celebration sets for my January 28th class. So if you could take it online, or you could come to the class, and I had 2 sessions. So the winner of the morning session was Judy Frock. So Judy, I have this stamp set here for you. The winner of the afternoon session was Chris Coleman, and the winner of those who ordered online was Ann Cosgrove. So there we go. So you get the new heartfelt hellos. All right, let's get started stamping with this. I feel like I'm rambling this morning. Okay, so here is the first one, the first project. The base of this one is Parakeet Party, and that's one of those in colors that will be leaving us. I don't do a whole lot with this parakeet. The Tahitian Tide and the Parakeet Party are the ones I use the least, but it is a pretty color. And then I ran this through a folder. This is one of the, I think this is like the crosshatch. This is one of the online exclusive folders, that bundle of 3. And then I have these 2 strips. I think this is 2 1/4 by 5 1/4, and this is 2 by 5 1/4. So this is a piece of that meadow paper. It is absolutely gorgeous. Let me find some tape here. So remember to like, share, and comment. I will be giving something away. I didn't even pull that this morning. I didn't even think about it. I'll let you know on Friday. Oh, and we have a Snow Patrol winner too, and I think that was Margie Kalowski is our Snow Patrol winner. So goodie will be going toward her because of the snowstorm that really didn't happen on Saturday, which isn't shocking because usually that's the way it goes here for our winters. I actually thought I saw snow in the forecast for next week, but then I looked this morning and they moved it. So I don't know. It looks like we're going to get a lot of rain. Okay, so there we go. So there's your base. And then I did cut out a circle with the decal circles. So we're going to stamp using the Memento ink. This is actually the first time I used this glass mat. I mean, some demonstrators were saying they were getting a glare. My studio isn't very well lit, so maybe that's why I'm not getting a glare. We're working on finding some lights to make it a little bit better. There's a hello from the stamp set, and now we're going to color this in quickly. Let me bring in the daffodil, the parakeet, and the crumb cake blends. This paper is gorgeous. You are right. And this blend is Tip Has Seen Better Days. Yes, I do love this paper. In fact, I love all of our paper. And my paper shares are closed. I sold them all out. So they are ordered. So once they come in, we're going to get those out in the mail to everybody. I think this is a little darker than I used for the original sample, but you get the drift. Whoops. We do need the rain. You're right, Joyce. Yes, not so much at one time. I was a little concerned because it was like really coming down. I had a Zoom call last night and I'm like, well, maybe, I don't know. It got pretty windy too. It's supposed to be windy today also. All right, I missed the little yellow flower up here. There we go. So there we go. So there's your little basket of sunshine flowers. Now we're gonna pop that up. And I didn't bring the ribbon over here, but I put a little linen thread bow on here. So the ribbon is not included. I mean, you're not gonna get your own roll of ribbon. That's what I'm trying to say. You're grateful we didn't lose power. Yes, I was thinking of that. But you will get your own piece of little ribbon to put on there. It'll be included. Okay, and I did forget to say I cut this at 4 1/4 by 11. So there's your first project. So there we go. And I love this print, the yellow flowers. It's really pretty. Okay, here's the next one. It's a simple one as well. This one we're using Boho Blue. That's the new in color for this year. This past year. We actually have some, the newer in colors will be out soon in the spring. Okay, I took these two pieces. This is 5 by 3 3/4, and this one is just like 1/4 of an inch smaller. And this is like the flip side. Normally those flip sides look like brush stroke, but this one actually looks a little floral, so we're going to use that. Or you could use the floral side. I did bring the ribbon over for that. We're going to use this balmy blue and white. This is actually seam binding. We used to carry seam binding in a lot of colors, but this is the only one we have now, and it's variegated. So it's got the boho blue and the white. So you will get it enough for this in your packet to create your cards. We're gonna add some adhesive there to keep that ribbon in place. Yes, I forgot to put them on there. Your gems go on there as well. Thanks for reminding me, Joyce. Let me go ahead and put those on. I didn't have these along when I created the cards, so I'm kind of hoarding these because this is the only pack I got, and you can't get them right now. Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. Let's just do Let's do some of these birds, I guess. I'll just put a couple of them. There we go. There we go. All right. And the folder I used, I forgot to say, I'm going to use this one a lot. That one was the crosshatch, but this one is the exposed brick. I'm going to be using that a lot as well. Okay, so back to this card. Now we're going to layer this one onto the boho blue. And I'm going to take another little snippet of this seam binding and I'm just going to do a knot. Yeah, I got all excited this morning when I saw the sun was out for a tad. I think we're losing it. Looks like it's getting cloudy here. Weather's been crazy all across. There we go. And then we're going to bring in the let me trim this down here. We're going to bring in the double oval punch, and I'm going to punch small oval. I'm going to do the hello. And the hello is in the stamp set. So if you don't have the stamp set, you can actually add it on. Let me find a piece of boho blue. Nora, you need to be quiet. And then let's punch out the other oval with the boho blue. And we'll layer these together. And then pop them up. I don't know, my glass mat is not even. I'll have to figure that one out. It rocks. Maybe it's because I live in an old house and there's a lot of things that aren't even here. But this is the new part. I don't know. All right, let's add some dragonflies this time. And these are nice and flat and thin, so they don't even add any bulk to your card. So these would be very easy to send in the mail. So if you can see that. So there we go. Okay, moving right along. Here is our next card. Now these are these four cards are in the class, so you would get 2 of each, half a pack of the paper, and dragonfly and birds are what they are. So here we go. So the base of this one is actually fresh freesia, so 5.5 by 8.5. So we're going to fold this in half. The next piece is one of the DSPs that I got, and I'm going to have to cut this. So this one I think is 5.25 by 4, and then the weight is 5.25 by 4, and I ran that through that exposed brick. Now I'm going to cut out the archway for you. So let me go over there and grab the big embossing machine. I'm not sure how this embossing machine is going to work on this glass mat. I have the small one here because I knew I had smaller pieces to cut. Okay, so we're just going to line this up. Hopefully you can see. Oh, it works pretty good here. I'm going to line this up. Hopefully you can see that. I mean, a lot of demonstrators bought this or people bought this just for this arch. It is way cool. Okay, so then you have this arch here opening, and then you have this piece where you can use for something else. And it actually has the stitching around, so like the radiate stitching. So yeah, so that's kind of cool. All right, so we're gonna layer these together, or did I pop them up? I made these a while back. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna just layer these all together. So we're gonna put some adhesive all the way around the frame here. And then we're gonna layer these together. Line them up, hopefully. Let's see, I'm gonna line this right here, down here. There we go. All lined up. And then we're gonna pop this piece up. Put one in the middle. I forgot about this little tip. Good morning, June. How are you? You just take your pick tool and pick off. Well, it usually works. Pick off it is. There we go. There we go. All done. And then I'm going to layer this on the card front. Okay, now I have the fence here. The fence we're gonna stamp and cut that out and color it. So I use Memento for my outline. I'm gonna bring in my crumb cake. Now I have a confession to make. I have not purchased this bundle. I purchased the paper, but I haven't purchased the bundle, so I had to borrow this one. I borrowed it from the Stampin' Twins. I don't know if you guys come to events or if you're demonstrators on my team, you know who I mean by the Stampin' Twins. They're friends of ours. They are twin sisters. They live together and they do Stampin' Up! Together. And they actually work for me. They do a lot, help me get ready for my bigger events like retreats and meetings and all that good stuff. So they have this set. So I borrowed it to design this class. And now I know I need to have it. So guess what? I'm going to order it soon. But this tall flower here, they didn't have in their set. They're using it for class this month, so they have it in their box ready to go, and they forgot to put it in the set, which is okay. You get the image. So you're going to stamp and color in that tall, and it looks like lavender. And cut that out and add that too. And I think this blend is on its way out. I think I'm used up just about as much. I'm getting as much ink as I can out of it. There we go. All right. So we're going to cut that out. Let me bring in the baby balls because that's a tiny one. This can work. And then we got to cut this out. Remember, if you use the mini boss, baby boss, it can't be any bigger than 3 inches. Okay, we're going to get this all lined up for me. Bring in these dies. So with the fence die, I have some paper here. You have the fence, and then you also have this shape that will cut everything. Oh, you know what? That will cut this one out. I'll show you that other one in a little bit. And let me make sure that it stays in place. I actually should have brought some tape over. There we go to bump it. Yep. Hold it tight. Cut it out. Actually, I need another piece here. That one doesn't work. Let me go grab another one. I think that's for folders. That one was for folders. And remember, you have to stagger this. This has to be staggered in order for it to go through properly. There we go. All done. You use it for Thanksgiving cards. Yeah. You can use that arch for all kinds of things. So there's our fence. Okay. And then we're just going to add that to the card. I'm liking this glass mat, but it is uneven. So maybe I need to take these things off. Maybe they're not supposed to be on. That might be the reason. I don't know. I think I would want them on permanently. We'll see. I'll have to figure it out. Okay. Let's add our fence. And then, of course, the little flower here. And then I'm going to bring in the Fresh Fraser ink and the happy birthday. Well, Nora's going to be very, very noisy because she found an empty water bottle to chew on. This happy birthday just happens to be in this set. And then we're just going to snip this off here. And I don't think I'm going to pop it up. I think I'm just going to glue it on there. There you go. And then, of course, we got to bring in the gems. Let's add some birds to this one. I don't know, let's just put this one down. Well, we can't put the bird down there. There we go. Okay, there we go. So yeah, so then this one, actually if I had the flower, I would have collared that and cut that out. So that's the third one. Okay, let's bring in the fourth one. So here's the fourth one. So this reminded me of just a cathedral window maybe. Okay, so the base of this one is Pebbled Path. 5.5 by 8.5. Yeah, it does. If you have that set, you could easily use it with this one, except you won't have the arch. Thanks, guys. Okay, this piece is for the inside because this cardstock's a little darker. This is Pebbled Path. And I cut these out. These are 5 1/4 by 1 inch. So they are the whole picture. So I'm going to add them to the card. So this is, I just cut the scene apart and then you can add it to the card. Okay, so I'm going to eyeball this up a little bit and make sure I have the center one. Oh. Well, that's kind of cool because that kind of stuck, and then that would have been on my old grid paper, that would have tore the paper. So that's kind of cool. The glass mat, it just comes right up. Okay, so I'm just going to layer that one here. This one here. You want to line these up. And then this one here. So there you go. So there you completed your scene. And then we're just going to pop this up right over top of it. Like that. Okay. I guess another way you could do it is you could probably just put tape at the top and bottom and line them up in here to get them evenly. That would have worked better, I think. I mean, I did okay. I almost think I can take these off faster with my fingers than I do with the... But there you go. So there it looks like you have a cathedral window. Okay. And then I cut a piece of that somewhere. Oh, here it is. I'm going to stamp the happy birthday and Pebble Path. Good morning, Jill. And let's see, this way. And then I'm just going to cut this at an angle and then pop this up. And then let's add some of those gems. There they are. It's like, where did they go? Let's do some dragonflies. I don't know if my family's here. Yeah, they are. No, they're not. I don't know what she's working at. Hannah works today, so they'll be coming shortly. There, we added some dragonflies. And there you go. So there's that. And I'm going to show you the bonus card. This is a bonus project that my monthly subscribers will be getting. So there are perks to being a common monthly subscriber. And like I said, you can cancel anytime. You can pause it. So the perks are that you get a little bit lower price. And the other perk is sometimes I throw in some extra projects for them. Plus also, if you are a subscriber for 6 months, every 6 months you will get a little goodie bag from me, and then $25 worth of product. Which, ladies, if you are subscribers, I have some of you that are right around that 6 month mark or more, and you're going to get your packet this month. Okay, so here we go. There we go. So how did I do this one? Okay. So the base of this one is 4 1/4 by 11, and then this is basic white. So you can score it at 5 1/2, or you can fold it. Let's bring in that bone folder so I get a nice crisp fold. Okay. Then the outside of this one is done with that exposed brick folder. So we're going to layer that next. Now, the inside, okay, the inside actually, this is a 4 by 6, and I scored it. There's 3 scores on this one. You score it at 1 1/2, 3, and 4 1/2. And then you fold it in half, and then you fold up. So the mountain and valley folds. And you want to put the center piece, actually, I'm getting a call. Let me get rid of that one. There we go. Actually, let's do the side pieces because that'll help you line it up. Okay, so I have these 2 pieces. This is Highland Heather. And then these pieces, the white pieces, I've actually ran through the exposed brick as well. Good morning. Is it Lori? Good morning. Well, I'm glad you joined us, even if you are running late. It doesn't matter. And the beauty thing is, you can go back and watch the replay too. So we're going to layer these. There's just a little bit of the purple showing. I'm going to have to run over there and get a refill. Okay, and then you're going to put those at the end of the card. Let me grab a refill. Yes, my family is here, so it's going to get a little noisy for a second. Hannah works on Wednesdays, so she's here so we can finish packing those making cakes for my team event. Let me help Eli in. Hold on. Hi, baby. How's my boy this morning? Yeah, I see. Okay, Gigi's still doing her live. You want to come and say hi? Want to come say hi to the ladies? Eli, you want to come say hi to the ladies? No? Okay, he doesn't want to say hi this morning. Okay, so we're going to put these at the end here. Right here. He's like that. Sometimes when he leaves, he doesn't want to give Gigi a hug either. So, okay, so then we have these two pieces. So you're going to line them up just like that. And make sure like this is kind of on the fold. Okay, you want to put tape here. And here.
What about? Oh, wait the other ones?
And there we go. So there you go. So there's your card. Okay, so let's embellish a little bit. If I can find everything else. Oh, here we go. I already cut out the fence and I cut out the arch and I have this little tag which I'm going to stamp, thinking of you. This is actually from the Something Fancy dies, which I love those dies. I'm hoping that, I mean, they've been around for maybe a year or so. So I'm hoping that we keep them. Because you know, sometimes we get rid of stuff and it makes your heart hurt for a little bit and then you forget that you have ever had it. So that's what happens sometimes. So I'm just going to stick this right in here on the fold. Only tape on one side so you can, okay? Yes, a lot simpler than it looked. Okay, we have this. I cut out this print with that arch. So we're going to do the front. We're going to put this right here. Actually down all the way so that the top of your arch fits. I already cut out the white picket fence. So I'm going to bring in my silicone mat. Actually, but they say that the adhesive wipes really easy off of these glass mats. I'm going to set this here. I'm going to stamp the happy birthday. Let me clean that. In Highlands Heather on this scrap. I angled the ends of this. And we're going to pop this up. There we go. And let me stamp some flowers. We have these little flowers here. Let me stamp them in Memento. Let's color them in. I know the one that I colored in here was blue, but we're going to do these yellow. We're going to add a little bit of the purple. And then a little bit of the green. Okay. I'm bringing those dies again. Actually, I'm just going to show you the finished one. And then, so yeah, I would just cut these out and then layer, and then add them beside the fence. So there you go. And let's add some gems to this one. Where are my gems? They're here somewhere. Anyway, I don't even see them here. If you were here, you could probably see them. So anyway, so we have some of those birds. Oh, right here. They were blending in with my glass mat. So let's just add some dragonflies here in the meadow. And then let's add a few birds up here. There we go. So there you go. So let me show this fold again, because this is only for my subscribers. If you're a subscriber, this is your extra bonus project that you're gonna get this month with the monthly Creative Escape. So there's this one, and then we have this one, and this one, and this one. Let's bring in the birds. And this one. So there we go. So there's your projects for January's monthly Creative Escape. The link went out yesterday. I will post it again in the description of this video. So you can either join it, you can just you can order it and not sign up for the monthly subscription, or you can become a subscriber and then you will get all your extra perks. And you can pause and cancel or whatever whenever you want. Okay? There's more perks if you do it for 6 months. So there we go. All right, so this is the Meandering Meadow class. All right, guys, thanks for joining me. I will be back on Friday with some more fun projects. All right, have a great Wednesday, and I'll